getting the last train up, boys.
After every big night out, there's an extremely messy journey home, especially when you do the journey juiced up. So let's travel from London to Surrey after going to a launch party. Now, my friend Elizabeth launched her social media manager company, and seeing as I had an early start the next day, I told myself I was only coming up to see my gorgeous friends, only going to have one tipple and then head straight home, which means now that I'm extremely crunk and now running late for the last train. Oh, Lydia and your lack of self-control. And now we have exactly 20 minutes to get from Camden Town to Waterloo before my last train. So it's 20 minutes on the clock and we're going to try and get home. After getting pulled along the streets of Camden by my long streak of pissed brother, we finally made it to the tube station. After having a quick debrief about the events of what happened tonight, and once again mocking the fact that I said I was going to stay for one drink, and of course now drunk a whole bar, brother notices something on my cheek.
Did you get punched in the face?
No, where?
Your cheek is big, ain't you? What the fuck?
Somehow, and I don't know where, I've rubbed something disgusting across my face. The question for me is, how long has that bloody been there?
Also, if it's been there long, why has no one told me?
And the next thing, something bloody crazy happened as I bump into my ex. I know, sorry, that's a mouse, not a rat. Easily confused. Finally, the tube arrived, and it's time to jump on. As we perch our derrieres on the tube, I finally confront my brother about his briefcase. Now, the whole entire night, he's told me there's extremely confidential things in his briefcase. I've been thinking possibly I'm related to James Bond. When he opens it up, it's only a charger and airwaves. I've been guarding that thing the whole entire night. That's one thing you don't want to do. Let's give two crunk people a selfie stick. But guess what we've got? Which means we're going to do a whole lot of this. A whole lot of this. And yes, that is blue steel, you'll see. Even though we're having fun, there's one thing that is on my mind.
Getting the last train up, boys.
It's now only 12 minutes until my last train. While it feels just as exciting as the Justin Timberlake and Madonna song, I'm starting to panic.
My train is at 11:23.
That's the face of a guy who's realising we don't have a lot of time left. We've still got a long way to go.
I'm really angry at myself that I got that drunk, but when everyone was that much fun.
Game to game.
We're game to game.
Finally, we've arrived at Waterloo. Seeing as I'm such on a vibe, I understand now what ABBA was singing about all this time. But now I know that we don't have long to go. I'm on a bloody mission to get my train. At this point, as my brother's telling me to chill out, we're fine, I'm starting to realise that we need to get going.
Alone and I'm scared, okay? I don't want to get home.
And see, as I was a bit of a crunken mess, I decided it was time to embrace my inner runner, took off running through Waterloo. With such speed comes inaccuracy. As I attempt to enter the escalator, go for an absolute Burton.
I'm sorry, I fell over. It's all good. We're all good. We're all good. I'm sorry. I called that edge.
Yeah, that's right. Face down, arse up, right in the middle of Waterloo. As I went to enter the escalator, there was two people above me. I literally fell at their feet. I mean, it's not a good night out if someone doesn't end up with a big bruise, am I right? Finally, we're at Waterloo, and it's time to make it to my train. And after saying au revoir to my little broski, it's time to head to my platform. And now I'm about to go solo. It's not until I sit down on my seat that I realise that it's hit me harder than I realised. But I am feeling